Have you ever wondered about the origins of tempeh, that delicious, nutty, and protein-packed food taking over the plant-based world? How did this humble fermented soybean dish go from being a centuries-old staple in Indonesia to a global superfood loved by vegetarians and foodies alike? Join us as we dive into the fascinating history of tempeh, uncovering its traditional roots, cultural significance, and how it became a star in kitchens worldwide. The exact origins of tempeh are somewhat obscure, but it is widely believed to have been developed in Java, the most populous island in Indonesia. Historical records suggest that tempeh dates back at least several hundred years, with its first mentions appearing in Javanese literature from the 16th century. One such text, the Serat Centhini, a Javanese manuscript compiled in 1814, references Tempeh kedelai, soybean tempeh, indicating its long-standing presence in the region. In its earliest forms, tempeh was likely a product of necessity and innovation. Soybeans, which were introduced to Indonesia from China around 2,000 years ago, became a versatile crop for local farmers. Through trial and error, they discovered that fermenting soybeans using specific molds not only preserved them, but also enhanced their nutritional value. The fermentation process, facilitated by Rhizopus oligosporus, produced a product that was not only rich in protein, but also easy to digest, a crucial factor in regions where meat was scarce or expensive. Tempeh quickly became a cornerstone of Javanese cuisine, valued for its affordability, versatility, and long shelf life. Unlike tofu, which also originated from soybeans but requires extensive processing, tempeh is relatively simple to produce, making it accessible to rural communities. Its earthy, umami-rich flavor and firm texture made it a favorite ingredient in a variety of dishes, from stir-fries to soups. One of the most popular traditional dishes is tempeh goreng, where slices of tempeh are marinated in spices and deep-fried to golden perfection. Another classic preparation is tempeh becem, a sweet and savory dish where tempeh is braised in coconut water with palm sugar and spices. Over time, tempeh also became a key protein source in nasi campur, mixed rice dishes, and street food offerings, further cementing its role in the daily diet of Indonesians. Tempeh's importance extends beyond its culinary uses. In Javanese culture, tempeh is seen as a symbol of humility and community. It is often associated with modest, plant-based diets and reflects the resourcefulness of Indonesian people in making the most of their available resources. The fermentation process itself is viewed as an art form, requiring patience and skill to perfect. Nutritionally, tempeh is a powerhouse. The fermentation process not only increases its protein content, but also enriches it with vitamins, minerals, and probiotics, which promote gut health. Unlike tofu, tempeh retains the whole soybean, providing dietary fiber along with essential amino acids. Its nutrient density made it an indispensable food in times of scarcity, particularly during colonial rule and World War II, when meat was a luxury. While tempeh remained largely confined to Indonesia for centuries, its global journey began in the 20th century. Dutch colonists who occupied Indonesia for more than 300 years were among the first to recognize tempeh's potential. By the early 1900s, tempeh was introduced to the Netherlands, where it gained a small following among vegetarians and those with connections to Indonesia. The real turning point for tempeh's international recognition came in the 1960s and 1970s, during the rise of vegetarianism and the natural foods movement in the West. Tempeh's high protein content and plant-based origin made it an attractive alternative to meat for vegetarians and vegans. Researchers and food scientists, intrigued by its health benefits, began studying tempeh's fermentation process and nutritional profile, further boosting its reputation. In 1977, the publication of the book The Book of Tempeh by American authors William Shurtleff and Akiko Aoyagi played a significant role in popularizing tempeh in the United States and other Western countries. The authors, inspired by their travels in Indonesia, provided detailed instructions for making tempeh at home, making it accessible to a broader audience. Today, tempeh is produced and consumed around the world, from Indonesia to Europe, North America, and beyond. Its versatility and adaptability have made it a favorite ingredient in a wide range of cuisines, from traditional Indonesian dishes to modern fusion recipes like tempeh burgers, tacos, and stir-fries. In Indonesia, tempeh remains an integral part of everyday life, with many families and small businesses continuing to produce it using traditional methods. Despite its growing popularity abroad, tempeh production in Indonesia is still largely artisanal, relying on locally grown soybeans and age-old fermentation techniques. In the West, tempeh has become a staple in health food stores and vegetarian restaurants, with commercially produced versions available in various flavors and styles. As the demand for plant-based proteins continues to rise, tempeh has found its place alongside tofu, seitan, and other meat alternatives, appealing to both vegetarians and flexitarians. While tempeh's global popularity continues to grow, it faces some challenges. The production of tempeh relies heavily on high-quality soybeans, which are often imported in regions where local soybean cultivation is limited. Additionally, the fermentation process can be sensitive to temperature and humidity, requiring careful monitoring to ensure consistency. Despite these hurdles, tempeh presents significant opportunities as a sustainable protein source. Compared to animal agriculture, tempeh production has a much lower environmental impact, requiring less water, land, and energy. Its sustainability, combined with its nutritional benefits, has positioned tempeh as a key player in the future of plant-based diets. And that's the incredible journey of tempeh, from its ancient origins in Indonesia to its rise as a global favorite. But as we wrap up, one can't help but wonder, what's next for this humble yet powerful ingredient? Will it continue to shape plant-based diets and inspire new culinary creations? Thanks for joining us on this exploration of tempeh's history and impact. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite tempeh recipes in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired.